I need to come out to my grandparents about being a gay, which should be obvious, but apparently it isn't. So I went to get a coming out card. This one, a classic. Maybe a little forward. My gay aesthetic, but maybe too obscure. Confusing vernacular for old people. And then this one, I don't know, too passive aggressive.
So my little sister spent the night last night, and she was like, Mom and I agreed, like, ever since you came out, like, you're glowing. Like, fucking obviously Michelle, pretending to be straight is a mental illness.
My wife of 3 years, I'm pregnant with her baby, just told me she doesn't love me anymore.
I didn't say that I didn't love you anymore. I said I don't want to take a selfie right now in this moment.
The same way that I like to eat sour gummy worms, but I wouldn't eat an actual worm, like out of the dirt, you know? Unless that worm was Poppy Evangelista from Pose. Like that. Yeah.
You have to start reading queer books. Books about straight people are just dry at this point. Every straight relationship I read about now is very stale. Read more queer books. I swear your reading experience will get 100 times better.
This is my dolphin trainer of my dolphin.
This is my carpet cleaner.
This is like my sisters, if sisters had intercourse. Remember Ellen DeGeneres? This isn't her, but...
This is the owner of my Taco Bell.
So I've just woke up and had a bit of a sad realization moment. I have long hair. I don't have an eyebrow slit. And I certainly don't have an undercut. How the fuck are girls meant to know I'm gay? I think it's time for some changes. Yeah. Might cut my hair off. Don't know if I'd suit it though.
Can I take this gum, please? Good.
I know you better bang, but can I bang you later? I should go before I get in trouble. I love you.
Love you.
Just two sisters. One of them is gay. So is the other one, but she won't admit it.
Girlfriend the other day about how back when I was married like 3 years ago, I used to daydream about being able to go into a second dimension where I wasn't married to a man and I could just date girls freely, but it wouldn't be cheating because we wouldn't be in the same dimension, instead of like, you know, confronting that whole issue in my life and getting out of there and just letting myself be a lesbian. And she was like, Ash, what the fuck? You should make that a TikTok. And I was like, oh, it's not normal to think like that? That's weird.
Just two sisters. One of them is gay. So is the other one, but she won't admit it.
Baby.
Honey.
What? Oh!
Honey.
What are you doing?
Jesus.
She told me to wear something nice. Last week she told me to wear something nice, and I did. I did all my hair and makeup and put a pretty little dress on, and she wasn't astounded by my beauty. She didn't throw herself backwards at the mere sight of how great I looked. So this week for date night, this is what she's fucking getting. And she should fucking think herself lucky, to be honest. She should think herself lucky I didn't dump her last week.
I just did one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. Okay, so I'm at Home Depot, right? I'm at Home Depot. Well, you can't see, but I'm at Home Depot, and there was this girl, this really cute girl, like cuffed jeans, like the whole, like, you know, I knew what was going on. And we're like kind of, you know, like smiling at each other, like being cute, whatever. And then this guy comes up to her and starts being like kind of like really aggressive, like, what, you know, you need help, like trying to get her like, Anyways, he starts being like really aggressive, and I see that she's getting uncomfortable. And I'm close enough to say something. I am. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to say something, but just instinctually, I turn to this man and I bark at him. Like feral dog, like bark at him. Just like, you know, like totally bark at, and he went away. He did. But then me and the girl were just standing in the aisle, just looking at each other. And I ran away, and now I'm sitting in the parking lot. I don't even get my nails. So...
How to get any girl's attention at a party. Quick glance, smile, look at a friend, take a drink, look away, and bring them back. Flare the nostrils, soften it, bite the lip, harder, puff the chest, mating call. Look away. Look at your watch. Is that a fly? And we're back. Smolder. Cross-eyed. Hard to get. Bite. Laugh. And gone. Add some mystery. Now baby face. Dance. Slow it down. And peacock. Bigger. Bigger. She's all yours.
So Kelsey's been making these TikToks recently where she does things that I hate to try to like get my reaction, and I'm gonna do it to her.
What?
What?
When femgirls are like, do I look gay enough to be hit on in public? Girl, we're lesbians. No one's hitting on anyone in public.
Honey?
Yes.
Honey?
What?
Will you marry me again?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Turn.
Oh, that's my rings.
Will you
You're doing it over the sink. That is danger zone.
You marry me?
Of course, always.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bye.
You guys, I literally had a girl ask me if I listened to Girl in Red today. So, this morning I was running and I stopped for a second because a bitch is out of shape. And this girl like ran up next to me and she was like, hey, I really like your tattoos. And I was like, oh, thanks, I appreciate it. I really like yours too. And then she looked at me and verbatim, this girl said, I know this is really straightforward, but I was wondering if you listened to Girl in Red. Like, bitch, of course I do! Look at my tattoos! Ah! So, yeah, I proceeded to be like, yeah, I do actually. And she was like, oh, sweet. And then she got my Snapchat, and yeah, now we're talking. Yay!
Why are you being weird?
What?
Why are you being weird?
I'm not gonna.
Come on. Pick it up. What's wrong?
Okay.
Baby, what's wrong? What's wrong? Hey. What are you doing? Are you messing with me?
I am. I'm sorry.
Stop doing that. Stop touching me. No, I'm going to change. You're annoying. TikTok is stupid. TikTok ends relationships.
Welcome to Lesbian Tinder, where our selection includes, but is not limited to, couples looking for a third, straight girls looking for friends, the one-pick wonders, girls that live over 3,000 kilometers away even though you specified in the settings that you just want someone within 50 kilometers, Julia, spelt Jewel-ia, and of course, what is lesbianism without men?
And not enough time making fun of lesbians for how they break up.
Right, so I'm not a lesbian, but my ex-girlfriend is, and we dated for like a month and a half, right? When we broke up, we spent 5 hours on the couch drinking cider and watching ocean documentaries. We bought the cider for this occasion specifically. One of the documentaries we watched had a really smooth commentary, and we were like watching the credits, and Samira Wiley came up, and we turned to each other and went, Samira Wiley, and bonded over how much we liked Samira Wiley. We were in the middle of breaking up. It was really nice, honestly. She still texts me. Hi, Amy. In contrast, my ex-boyfriend and I broke up over 2 text messages. 1 each. We have not spoken since.
Girl, I love it when we do it till you on, shorty. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage.
Babe. What? Would you let someone take me on a date for $50,000?
$50,000?
Yeah.
For a date?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's just a date though, right?
Yeah, it's just a date.
Where y'all going?
Olive Garden.
You bring me home breadsticks?
I will definitely bring you home breadsticks.
Sold.
Really?
Yeah, as long as it's, I got stipulations though, okay? Like, as long as it's like just a date, and then also like, I'ma just be in the background, like, I'll sit in the corner and I'll be like, you know, just to make sure that homeboy don't get too handsy or nothing, you feel me?
How do you know it's a boy?
Whoa! You got some bitch that's gonna pay you $50,000? Good job, baby! Let's do this! You got one for me too?